What is going on, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I made $43,000 in sales revenue using a meal prep business. Let me show you guys. So, look at that number. It's not edited, but man, the journey's been for Shopify. Focus. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. Many of you guys are starting a meal prep business, right? Trying to figure out how to build the business from the ground up. What are the steps and processes? What's the licensing and the permits in the beginning? How do you get your first customer? I've been getting a lot of questions like, where do I start, right? Or like or if you're already in business, you know, how do I organize everything to make it effective? Going down to like logistics, to finance, to the process. So one thought that comes to mind, and I've been reading this book called The E-Myth. I highly recommend this book. It talks about franchising and how you should literally build your business to think like you're selling it, but you're not. The reason why is because you want to think of your business as something that you can teach someone and they will run it for you. Now, you don't have to do that and let them run it, but if you write down all your processes in place, if you have everything down, you can take a bird's eye view and see what is wrong. You could actually re-engineer your whole entire process. Now, what does re-engineering mean? Confusing term, right? Well, it's pretty simple. Re-engineering means that you can take your processes and make it work backward. Look at your work, like say step 1, 2, and 3, right? So once you write it down, like step 1, step 2, and step 3, now we take a look on it and say, okay, in step 2, we can make this more efficient. We could automate that. We could hire more people. Okay, let's step back. Okay, step 1. Okay, what can we do here? Let's look at the steps and processes of what we did here and what we can make better and more efficient, right? Then you take another snapshot. Step 3. Oh, step 3 is doing well, but step 2 is kind of lacking. Let's focus more on step 2 because we have the steps and processes for step 3. It's already good. It's done. So let's look into step 2 and let's take all our focus and put it into that. So that's kind of what I've been working on. It's a business operations manual. Now I'm going to show you guys this manual right here I've been working on. By the way, if you guys need any assistance or guidance, go ahead and click the link below. I'm going to put it there. It's going to be a 30-minute consultation with me in person, one-on-one, not in person, but like we're gonna FaceTime, and I'm gonna teach you how I started my meal prep business and how I built it up to $43,000 in sales revenue. I will teach you everything from, like I said in the beginning, the processes, the financials, where to get your first customer, how to retain your customers, how to get more customers. I know pretty much all of it. It's what I do all day, every day. But let me show you guys the operations manual real quick. I'll give you a little rundown. So here is the operations manual. Focus. Alright, so I have the Motivates Business Operations Manual, and it's a set of principles and procedures according to which something is done, an organized scheme or method, right? If you guys are following me. Sorry, let me zoom in on this real quick. Alright, so the purpose is to re-engineer our operations to find inefficient processes in our system and streamline or automate them. Now, our current business process is that we market all week, Thursday on Instagram, Facebook, and referrals. Then we manually text all the customers through a Reach app. And then we manually tally all the orders through Shopify. We source on Friday, we prep on Friday, we cook, clean, pack, bag, and label on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we deliver it to the gym, and we have to stay at the gym for the pickups, and we have to manually remind the customers pickups are at the gym through this app. Now, you see the problem in this, right? You've seen that I put manually. So we can actually take a step back, like I just said, and say, okay, let's look at what we're doing manually. Can we automate that? Can we put a CRM system in there to automatically, reach out to these customers, and then, we don't have to be there, essentially. So that's kind of like what example that I have in like writing down your processes and systems. You guys can go ahead and screenshot that if you want. You know, I'm willing to like, you know, show you guys how to do it. But then again, if you guys want more like feedback or like, you know, consultation, you kind of like you have some questions on that, you know, feel free to click the link below. You know, I'll help you out in the 30-minute consultation. It's only $30, guys. Now think about it. $30 is not that much compared to what I'm going to be giving you guys. Like, I'm literally going to give you the step-by-step process on how to start a meal prep business and the processes and how to get there. Again, $43,000 in sales revenue. So if we continue on, sorry, it's going to be a long video, guys. So Friday we source, we tally all the orders, produce a shopping list. We have to write our suppliers and our pricing model, where we get our stuff. Right now we're sourcing from Food Max and Restaurant Depot. And then Friday we prep. And then Saturday we cook, Saturday we clean, packing and bagging procedures. We also have the 5 bag, 10 bag, 15 bag, 20 bag model. And again, the list goes on and on and on. Also do shrinkage rates. I could teach you guys about shrinkage rates. And if you guys are confused, I remember in the beginning, man, when I was trying to start my meal prep business, I was so lost because I didn't have anyone to like tell me what to do and like, oh, you know, shrinkage rate is this. Your average shrinkage rate is this. So, you know, you should put that towards everything because, you know, if you're doing like certain percentages per item, it gets confusing, and then you have, you know, overages, and then your food cost is really bad. And then, yeah, in the beginning, guys, I was like, where do I start? You know, and that's the reason why I started kind of like this channel and everything, is that I want to help, you know, people that were in my situation and that, you know, were struggling. Like, I didn't have a mentor or a guidance or like where to start, and like, you know, to show you guys that, you know, it's possible, that you guys can make it, you know, that it gives hope. And I think my channel doesn't really like, my channel isn't just about meal prep, right? My channel is about hope. It's about that, you know, you can do this also as well. And like, you know, there's a beauty in every struggle, right? I had to go through the struggle of like testing and like testing more, and then finding a business partner, and then like literally going through the hardest times of my life, like to start a meal prep business. And you know, it's not easy, man. There's growing pains, right? Like there's customers that'll, you know, that won't like the product. There's a marketing strategy that you have to have, and it has to be written down. There's a whole procedure in like this whole business, which is meal prep. And like, I never knew about it when I was first starting out officially, like in April. I was really lost, and you know, I feel for you guys too that are kind of lost. And you know, I want to help you guys out. So I hope this helps. You know, just giving you guys like a snapshot of like what I could offer you guys in a 30-minute consultation. You know, it's only $30. But yeah, I remember being in that struggle in the beginning, and like it's hard, man. Like, business is hard. There's a lot of drama. There's a lot of finances involved. There's a lot of, you know, it's a struggle in the beginning. But once you know, learn to overcome these struggles, and you start writing things down and putting an operations manual together and writing an effective business plan, you know, things become more clear. And like, you know, the problem for me in the beginning was that I didn't write everything down. I just kind of went with it. And I want you guys to learn from my struggle that, you know, now that I've built this company, you have to write it all down and pretend like you're going to teach it to someone and sell it. And you don't have to do that, but that's the kind of mindset you have to have and, you know, put in place. But yeah, it's been a long journey, and I really want to share with you guys how I did it. And it's my passion, like talking about business and how, you know, I created Motivates Meal Prep with the help of Alec and Miles, and other people. There's so many people involved. I mean, I can't think enough. Like Jose, our other cook, Brad Cunnell, our current executive chef. So many people in our marketing have done, like, some of our people have done marketing for us, and and I thank all of them. And a business is nothing without a team. You have to have a team, especially in the food and business kind of model. You can't make it by yourself. And oh yeah, this book also talks about how we are 3 types of people inside business, right? Okay, damn, this is really clear. 3 types of people, all right? Remember this. So the first one is that we are all entrepreneurs inside us. We all have a vision and a dream that we want to achieve. And we're visionaries and creatives of our own work, right? And that's why you start a business. Or not why, but like, that's like part of the creative part, right? And then you have number 2. Number 2 is the manager inside all of us. We all have a manager that has, order. We want to make sure everything has a set place. Everything's organized. Everything has a place to put it at. There's labels. We have Google Sheets to organize all the, all the inventory. And, you have steps and processes in place written down. And that is called the manager inside of us, guys. We have to have order, right? You can't run a business without order. If you run a business without order, it's going to be chaos. And you don't want chaos in a meal prep business. You want everything to be structured. That's like your protein, your veggie, your carb, your timed meals, your meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, meal 5. That's the manager in all of us, right? So that's number 2. Then the last one, guys. The last one is called... Damn, I forgot. Wait, hold on. The last one is called the technician. Sorry. The last one is called the technician. Now, what do I mean by technician? Technician means that we're hands-on. We want to do the business ourselves. No one else can do it better than us. That's mine. No, I don't want help. No, that doesn't look right. No, you can't cook that right. That's technical. So the third is the technician, right? But we've been grown up and built to be technicians, right? We've been grown up and built to do Legos, to do scraping the grass or something. I don't know, mowing the lawn ourselves, right? We've been grown up to be these people that want to be hands-on, and that's okay. That society teaches us that. But the thing is that you have to shift your mind, because when I read this book, it taught me about the technician. So what the technician means is that, hey, very hands-on, you don't want anyone to do it because you only do it the best, right? So different level of thinking, philosophy-wise, is instead of being the technician, become more of the manager and become more of the entrepreneur, right? So how do you do that? Well, you teach people your process, right? You show people how to do it, but not just how to do it correctly. But also about being an entrepreneur is teaching someone how to do it and letting them fail and, letting them learn from that failure so that way they can build their kind of like way to do it, and then they can actually show you how to do it better. You never know. So what I've been reading in this book is that we have to be less technicians and more entrepreneurs and managers. Instead of being a micromanager, be a macro manager. Look at it from the bird's eye view. Like I said, step 1 process, step 2, and step 3. You could take a look at all of them. It's like managing people, guys. So when you're building a business, try to see it as, let me show you how to do it. Let me tell you how to do it, show you how to do it, and then let me actually do it so that you can learn and, be behind my back. I'm going to show you how to cook this chicken real quick, okay? So step 1, step 2, step 3. All right, ready? All right, go. And then you teach them, they do it. And now, the cool part is, you don't have to do it. You let them do it because you already taught them. It's called leadership, guys. So you learn a lot of leadership in business, and you learn a lot about yourself and how you can teach others. But you can't do that unless you become less of the technician. So become less of a micromanager, trying to do it all yourself, right? Because if you do it all yourself, you're just stuck in this bubble. And when you're stuck in this bubble and you're shutting everyone out, you're not teaching. Yeah, it's all in your head, but the strong-minded individuals teach others. And a business isn't ran by one person, it's ran by multiple people, if you think about it that way. So if you change your philosophy and you change your business mindset, I guarantee you guys that you'll end up being more prosperous and more you'll get a lot more done, more efficient. So that's what my message is to you guys, is be more efficient. But again, if you guys need help with the business meal prep model, I will teach you guys. I mean, through that consultation, it's 30 minutes. So it's just 30 minutes out of your day to learn about how a meal prep business is made. The very first thing I usually tell my clients is that you need to write down your process. You need to write down your process. And if you could learn that, you'll be successful. Okay. Kind of a run on. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay. So basically that's it I have for you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and direct message me on Instagram. If you guys reply to these videos, it kind of gets lost, but I do respond a lot on Instagram. So my Instagram is at MURILLO_FIT. That's at Murillo_fit. Also, if you guys want to follow my meal prep business on Instagram, it's called Motiveats Meal Prep. That's at MOTIVEATS_meal prep. And if you want to go to the website, it's called motiveats.com. I created that website using templates. I could also show you guys how to use that. But then again, you do need a business license and a tax ID number, which I could also show you how to do. All you have to do is go to irs.gov. Man, I can't tell you all the secrets, man. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys. If you guys want to purchase the consultation, it'll be below. So, 30 minutes, $30. Half hour of your time to learn about meal prep business and its model. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a like, thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.